But since I got a couple of questions about this, I thought I would just make a recording of how to solve this problem, so and make it available online. So if you ever run into this problem, you could just refer to this video. So once you open the project and you finish solving or answering the questions, if you've never run or if you've never used PyCharm before, it's possible that you haven't set up an interpreter for the code, so you might run into a bit of an issue where you try running your program to test if it works and it's not able to run. So how do you solve it? First, you go to the bottom right corner of your screen where it says no interpreter, select that and go to interpreter settings. I already have a couple of interpreters up, so it would show something when I click on that and I can select from there, but then let's go over this together. So how do you essentially select an interpreter? I would click on the drop down here. If it's your first time running it, nothing would show up here, right? Now we are not using Python 2.7, that's a dying Python version, so we'll go to show all and we'll click on the plus, the add button here, right? And if you have Python 3 installed on your system or any type of Python version, it would show up here. So conda environment, system interpreter alone. Let's go on and select system interpreter if you have Python 3. Now click on the drop down here and you should see Python 3 here. You can select that, right? And once you select that, you can click on OK. Or let's come back here. Okay, if you have a bunch of Python versions already loaded up, you can select it from here as well. If you already have an existing environment on your PC and you want to use that, you can go ahead and navigate to the environment through here. But for this particular assignment, go to System Interpreter, select Python 3, click OK, and then once you have that, you can select that from the Python interpreters here, click OK, and that would be set as your Python interpreter. Click Apply, click OK, and that's all. So once you do that, you realize that it changes from no interpreter to Python 3.6, and if you have that up, you can just click Run Python Test up here, right? So you can go to Python Test, run Python Test here, and you should see an output here. Okay, that will be for Python test, or you could right click the test.py file here and click on run Python tests in test, and that would run all the Python tests you have in your test.py file. If you have any other questions, make a post on Piazza and I would reply to that.